it's a very powerful story. I'm just going to read it. We're telling stories of the celebrated Chassid of Bechanoich Handel Kugel, who was a mashpia in Lubavitch, and a mentor, teacher to the previous Rebbe when he was a child. So the previous Rebbe related once about his mentor, the Pendels, it was called. He said that it was a famous Fabrengen of his father, the Rebbe Rashab, Yitzhak Kislev. And at that Fabrengen, the Rebbe Rashab spoke about why. What do you mean by why? Madua. That a person everybody has to ask him why. Why does it come to him that which he's asking for? Why? Why does he? On what basis? What's what I'm looking for? What's the justification that he comes and says, I want? That was the theme of the previous of the Rebbe Rashab at the Fabrengen, and everybody has to ask himself this question: why? So the previous Rebbe said that Fabrengen had such an effect on his teacher, Reb Hendel, that when he prepared to write a note, and he was going to the Oyel, it's the Oyel of Chassidic Reb Marash. So he's sitting down to write his pan, and he's asking himself why. And he's asking for things and what right. And so he's back and forth, and the end was he didn't write his pan. He didn't write it. He has requests. And he just went into the Oyel just like that. And he continues, the previous Rebbe, that this question never left him. And it caused him, to the end of his days, from that Fabrengen, to the end of his days, it caused a tremendous humility in him. To the end of his days, he would internally, constantly ask himself, Madua, favos. That is do, favos, with what? This is the Chassid Handler was the most extraordinary Chassid, which is, of course, why he was so extraordinary and so exalted. Okay, friends.